Update made to King Charles' funeral plans and it affects Prince William. Royal funerals are usually planned years in advance, given the complexities which surround such a somber state event. Operation London Bridge was the codename for the late Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in 2022, with each member of the royal family given a different bridge-themed codename. Among the revelations in Robert Hardman's latest version of his biography, Charles III, New King, New Court. The inside story are the surprising updates to the royal family's future funeral plans, including their codenames. Speaking on the latest episode of Hello's A Right Royal podcast, Robert said, "The fact is anything that's going to involve thousands of troops, a large part of the police and all the other services and all the broadcasters and media, you've got to have a few plans." Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. He continued, with Queen Elizabeth II, planning began in earnest for her farewell a good 20 years earlier with what was known as Operation London Bridge. That was the title that the previous Duke of Norfolk gave to the funeral plans for the monarch, with other funeral plans for other members of the family, given different bridge designations. So the Queen Mother, for example, was Operation Tay Bridge and the Prince of Wales, Charles, was Operation Menai Bridge. Menai Bridge being the bridge between Anglesey and Wales. And so that process has resumed, as one might expect. But it was quite interesting to discover that actually the designation for the monarch remains Operation London Bridge and for the Prince of Wales is Operation Menai Bridge still. Whereas previously for Prince William, it was Operation Clare Bridge because Clare Bridge is a famous bridge in Cambridge, and he was the Duke of Cambridge. Robert also explained that for each of Prince William's family members, Menai would be the designated codename for his wife Kate and their 3 children. That would be the plan, that within each family you'd have Menai I, Menai II, Menai III. In the updated version of his new book, Robert also shared his knowledge about the late Queen's diaries and whether the King will reconcile with his youngest son, Prince Harry, in future. King Charles' companion at royal premiere revealed amid Queen Camilla's absence. The King made a solo appearance at the Gladiator II premiere in London on Wednesday, after the Queen pulled out to aid her recovery from her chest infection. While none of the other royals stepped in for Camilla last minute to rub shoulders with the star-studded cast, many fans may be wondering who the King's mystery companion was as he arrived by car at the Odeon in Leicester Square. The woman pictured in the back of the car with the monarch is believed to be the King's assistant private secretary, who works alongside their Majesty's principal private secretary, Sir Clive Alderton, who has worked with Charles and Camilla since 2015. According to the Royal Household's website, the Private Secretary's office acts as the primary source of advice to His Majesty the King in his role as head of state and head of nation. Advice relates to constitutional, governmental and political affairs, including those affecting the 14 realms in which His Majesty is head of state, and in the 54 countries of the Commonwealth of which the King is head. He is also responsible for policy guidance on matters concerning the King's role in relation to the Church of England, and the Church of Scotland. The King's night out at the premiere came on the eve of his 76th birthday, but it was business as usual for His Majesty. On Thursday, Charles opened the first 2 coronation food hubs, in person at Deptford in southeast London and virtually in Knowsley in Merseyside. The King was presented with a homemade birthday card by a group of schoolchildren who also sang to him. Charles also attended a surplus food festival, which showcased meals created from food that would otherwise have gone to waste. He sat down with a group of children from Peckham's Rye Oak Primary School who will benefit from the new hub, and listened to them talk about the foods they like, asking about their school lunches. Asked if he would be putting his feet up for his birthday, he said, "Not quite." King Charles and Camilla confirmed for glitzy event as Kate and William's attendance hangs in the balance. King Charles and Queen Camilla are set to attend the 97th Royal Variety performance at London's Royal Albert Hall on November 22. The glittering event marks a significant appearance for the royal couple at the historic venue, which has hosted the show 5 times previously. The Royal Variety performance is a key date in the winter calendar, with Charles attending in his role as the new patron of the Royal Variety charity. The annual show, recognized as the world's longest-running entertainment show, serves a charitable purpose by supporting members of the entertainment industry through a nationwide grants scheme. The announcement confirms the royal couple's participation in one of the most prestigious entertainment events of the season. Last year, Prince William and Princess Kate were the key attendees at the Royal Variety performance. However, their presence at this year's show hangs in the balance. Charles brings significant experience to the event, having served as royal guest of honor 16 times since his first appearance in 1968. His most recent involvement came in 2020, when he delivered a virtual message during the performance. The royal couple's confirmed attendance underscores the enduring connection between the monarchy and Britain's entertainment industry. Their presence continues a long-standing tradition of royal patronage at the event, with Charles now taking on the mantle as the charity's new patron. The Royal Albert Hall setting adds particular significance, given its historic relationship with the performance series. Giles Cooper OBE, chairman of the Royal Variety charity, expressed enthusiasm about the event's return to the Royal Albert Hall. The attendance of our new patron, His Majesty the King, accompanied by Her Majesty the Queen, underlines the long-standing and strength of the relationship between the entertainment profession and our royal family, he said. We're delighted this year to have formed a dedicated commitment to those in our industry in need of mental health support and assistance, as difficulties with depression, anxiety and addiction are all too common within our entertainment industry, Cooper added. The charity continues its essential work supporting entertainment professionals through various assistance programs. Prior to their Royal Variety performance appearance, the King and Queen have another glamorous engagement in their diary. King Charles makes Buckingham Palace appearance as Camilla remains at home battling infection. King Charles made an appearance at Buckingham Palace as Camilla remained at home battling a chest infection. The King hosted an international sustainability conference today, welcoming government officials, business leaders and climate organisations to the palace. Among the UK government officials were Foreign Secretary David Lammy, Net Zero Secretary Ed Miliband, and Environment Secretary Steve Reed. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.